Welcome to Flashback Tracks. Travel back in time each Friday to an era of big hair, leg warmers, and Walkmans.
Far out.
Veg out with some clips from Downtime Broadcasting's promotional audio cassette magazine from the 80s and 90s, right here on the World Wide Web.
By permission from Nations Business, October 1985, copyright 1985, U.S. Chamber of Commerce.
Our feature article is entitled, Making Customers Happy. Most consumers have stories to share about how on some occasions they get royal treatment, while on others they're royally mistreated. Take the couple who bought a room full of low-cost furniture and were amazed to learn the store would deliver to suit their convenience on a Sunday morning. The truck even arrived on time. And the buyers were dumbfounded a few days later when a store representative called to make sure everything was satisfactory. Somebody cared, and it made them feel wonderful. The same couple had a far different experience with a bank, which not only said that a perfectly good check for a credit card payment had bounced, but also that it had destroyed the check and thus there was no evidence. Bank employees threatened the credit rating of the couple, who sent in a second check that the bank then lost. When you tell Carol Safe & Gold these kinds of stories, she knows just what you're talking about. A management consultant from Santa Monica, California, she is a nationally recognized authority on customer relations. Gold, whose clients have included Kmart, AT&T, Dow Chemical, and General Mills, notes that a company's attitude toward customers permeates every department. And customer relations can be very subtle. One study, she says, shows that customers above all want practical things like accuracy in procedures and a clean environment in which to shop. Product knowledge on the part of a salesperson is also essential. If customers get courtesy too, she says, their cup runneth over. It's not enough to tell employees to give good customer service. A company has to be committed to it from the highest level, Gold says. Managers have to serve as role models for good customer relations, and employees, including part-timers, have to be trained in customer service. Helping an angry customer with a problem can be especially tough, but Gold says the following 3 steps usually work. Listen to the customer. Listen not for the words, but for his or her attitude, because the attitude is what you need to relate to. Be empathetic. If the customer is upset, say something like, I can appreciate your being upset over this. Let me see what I can do to help. What usually registers with the customer when you're empathetic is the feeling that somebody really understands what I'm going through. Take action. Do something that actually does help the customer. And if you can't do it yourself, find someone who can. Says Gold, we must stay on focus, and the focus is the problem, not the customer.
Travel back in time with us next Friday as we share more clips from the 80s and 90s on another rad episode of Flashback Tracks, exclusively on Promo Corner. Time to bounce.